All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? So we'll come back with another quick video, man. I just want to go into tie into like um, I forgot who I was mentioned it, man. But you know what? I was kind of mentioning it the other day, man. Like how, man, the Most High. Let me get this in First Corinthians chapter real quick, man. His ways really isn't our ways, man. How to like the knowledge is to the Most High is like honestly. That's why it says it. Because you know what? Just think about the meditating on this, right? Because you know what? Let me get this First Corinthians 3 in chapter 9 real quick. Because you know what? And how powerful this word is, man. And and because you know it is, man. Like because let me just get this, man. Let me get to First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, He taketh the wise and in their own craftiness. So yeah, man. Oh, and actually, no, today's the 12th. I'm gonna get that Job 12 too. But anyway, man. But because I was thinking about meditating on this, right? Because it's an old classic kung fu flip, man. Like during that time period, it's called Five Deadly Venoms, man. Like that's how the Most High. He's like 1,000 times. You don't count how many things of that nature, and that's why like the Most High, His word is so like not even matched, man. Because honestly, man, because the Most High can go any route, man. Because like, listen, man, like because even like because like think about it, man. Because like the Most High can go like of course the spiritual route, the faith route, but also, man, because like I was talking with my pops a while back, man. Honestly, um because he said, listen, man, like he was talking about it. He said, listen, man, like the Bible, man, is kind of like a science like book to it's not a science book because the book is a testimony of the Most High Yahushua, man. It's the word about them. They come in the volume of the book. It's a book about them. But but something came up. But I'm just saying, man. Like the Most High touches on things in different angles, man. Because like one, like especially like because a lot of times it's the see it to believe. So you could deal with like scoffers, non-believers, and things of that nature, atheists or whatever. Like the Most High can get like because even with that, man. Because our ancestors they see talking about seeing to believe it. They saw and still didn't believe, but that's another story for another day. But most I can go the historical route, just like that's why I mentioned that Psalms 80, 84, or 85, man. That's why I touched on that. Even though I was talking about like I gave it to you on on the basis level, like of history, like true shall spring forth out of the earth, but that's going with the artifacts and things of that nature. The most you can go to that route also too, like the psychology, just because this is also a psychology book as well. How people think, the motive behind what like that, the spirit behind their actions or how they think, that things of that nature. Because it's all good. Because I like secular psychology as well. Because that's even like what people like in the world psychology, like because that actually does play. That does play a role like in this, man, because you gotta have to know how people actually think, man. But honestly, like you do, that'll play a role. Because shout out to Blood Son, be a firstborn, because he even says that. Because that's why a lot of people, you see why people won't even serve the Most High Yahushua. One, because it's not their will. I'm speaking of the Most High Yahushua's will, not talking about the person's will, but also too, it's like their upbringing, what happens in psychologically. And this touches on that, man. It's like, but also too, man, like even science, like even things of this is like an anatomy book as well, health, like it touches on so many different things, like his historical, of course, like psychology, health, of course, man. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I was reading. I did one that, but I gotta get back to reading consistently. But listen, all the other war books and things of that nature. But the ultimate one of the things, because different things like 48 Laws of Power, which I haven't read. But listen, man, all the war books, was the most popular war book that I know of is The Art of War with Sun Tzu, man. With that, man, most of those war tactics, man, he got from the scriptures. He got from the Most High. If he knows it or he doesn't, man. But me personally, like knowing Deuteronomy 4 and 6 and things of that nature, like he probably knew it, but then again, if he doesn't, hey, even if he didn't, that comes once his war tactics and war methods come from the scriptures, different accounts, different ways the Most High and Yahushua laid out war, different how whether it be Joshua, David, the Maccabees, or whatever armies we had, Gideon, the warriors, the mighty men that we had, Samson, many wars that they did or tactics they had. that's where he got it from, man. Because I'm reading, I was like, oh yeah, shout out to my no, I was about to say his name, but one of the elder brothers, man. Oh, I talked about a while back, because he even mentioned that, like, we're going towards, like, you can read this, like, oh, this here, even because I was reading that the other day. I'm like, man, and I actually written down the precepts, and I'm like, man, this where he getting this from. So, like, the Most High, it's like Five Deadly, like the movie Five Deadly Venoms, man. Like, the Most High can come from any angle with it. One, the spiritual angle, which is the most important, the faith. Like, that's that Hebrews 11:6 and Hebrews 11:1 and 6 and 2 Corinthians. Two, like the historical aspect, he can go there. And two, like, and three, science, even science, like, anatomy, about animals, like, different things of that nature, or like, like, because me personally, I don't know, like, go into the flat Earth or the stars, the what's called the rivers, the sea, the marine, the like, the I don't know, the horticulture, plants, herbs, things of that nature, like, the Most High covers that, like, um and also too, man, because I was just thinking about it, that's why his ways is our ways, like, because I really think about, like, secondly what Second Esdras 4 says, man, because, like, I was thinking about what you call them, it just blew my mind, man, because honestly, like, to think that, because if you even say it's natural to the Bill Nye or Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever, right? Or to think that fire has weight, that's just crazy. Because remember what he told Ezra? He said, how does much the fire weigh? Because, if you actually, even the top science, I don't care if it's Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse, Grace, whatever his name is, or, or Stephen Hawking, when he was like, it don't matter. They couldn't answer that. Like, that's just crazy, man. Like, just even think about that, man. Because you're not going to, because I know I was reading Proverbs the other day, like, when it went to adultery, like, can the man put fire in his bosom limp? Because, like, that was also reason going to adultery, also one spiritual adultery as well. Because that's how it is. Like, it's like a wrath and fire came upon us from worshiping other gods, even to this day. The it's physically fire is coming, like, that's what he said. And I flood the old earth, like, with water. And this one I'm gonna purge out with fire. That's coming. But even the words of fire, even, like, your most how from, like, the state that we're in, because then he's saying Jeremiah that his word is like a fire, and, like, and when we're worshiping all these other gods, and all these different doctrines and philosophies, man. The fires will come upon us, man. That's all we're a state that we're in. But also too, man, spiritual, when in actual adultery, when he said, "Listen, can a man put fire in his bosom?" I was thinking, like, wait, I did my mind with the second Esdras. I was like, wait, because you can't do that. Not because he was saying that parabolically, but you really can't, because you don't know the weight to it. Because fire has weight. The contrary to what people might say, because you might say that to a regular person, or a regular science teacher, or a science teacher you grew up with, or science teacher in your college, or school academia, or this whatever person, or these fake deep people, whatever, they won't even know that. But two, there's like rivers under the sea, man. It's just like I forgot. I think that's in Second Esdras, or it was somewhere. There's rivers under the sea, man. It's just so way, like, that's I'm just going to the science part, like, even, like, even relationships, man. Honestly, like, the Most High covers that, like, and honestly, that's why relationships don't work, because they don't follow, like, of course, like, this current kingdom, this current society, Esau, this current kingdom doesn't follow that, man. So, and of course, we live in a different time period, ancient world. But hey, listen, like, that's the reason why it doesn't even work, man. So what I had here, like, history, psychology, relationships, health, war, science, and other things, man. But you know what it is too, man, because a lot of times you might get a little smarty art nigga to come up, man. Because then also too, don't because there's a lot of things. There's 1,000 like ways, 1,000 things, a lot of things that the Most High in the house I covers in this book. But also too, man. But the Most High ain't take nothing, especially because because a lot of times people might come up with certain things, like, it's like, come on, my nigga, seriously, like, don't even do that, man. That's why it even says that, man, because because people would say, okay, does the Bible touch on this, the Bible touch on that, and this might be because a lot of times, like, I always think, like, especially because then you have people, like, this is where what's gonna be, you don't look down on people and things of that nature. Some people are seriously curious, they want to know. It might be come off as a They're not even trying to tempt you, not catch you in your words or be contentious. Some people just really want to know. They're curious. They want to know. But then you got some people that's kind of doing that, like contentious scoffers, things that nature scorners. They're trying to get you trapped up in your words, and they ask kind of tempting and stupid questions. Like, come on, man, this is like really even with that, you gotta have a level with that. It's like, all right, come on. But certain things is like, all right, come on, my nigga. Like, seriously, you gonna ask that? Because I'm saying that I would say because mention how scriptures pretty much cover everything. But but then even if there isn't, because maybe it's just like even hypothetically, if it's not, it's just like, all right, well, it's not even worth going into. But that's why I always say, though, mastering the basics is so key. But this is what I want to go into, man, because I was thinking and meditating how good the word of the Lord is, how good the word of the Most High Yahushua is, man, because it really covers a lot of the things, man. That's why it's like five deadly men. The Most High's master every style, every topic you want to name. That's why actually let me hit this Isaiah real quick, man. And a key point, man. The Most High, because you know what? I made this. No, let me grab this. Let me hit this Isaiah chapter 40. 40. For Isaiah chapter 41, verse 21. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reason, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring forth. Going into what I just said. Let them bring forth and show them what. I'm gonna read this, get right. Let them bring forth and shew us what shall happen, and let them shew that the former things what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us things to come. Yeah, because he declares the end from the beginning. It touched on. Let me grab that. I'm reading this one more time. It says Isaiah chapter 41 verse 22. It says, let them bring them forth and shew them what shall happen. Let them shew the former things and what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us things to come. He said, listen, he calls pour out doctrine for all ages. He shows beginning, middle, and end. And things that's prophesied in the past, the things that happened since the beginning in the ancient world, and then even after flood, pre-flood, after flood, then to this current world now, even during the time Yahushua after, in the future world, and even the new heavens and new earth, man. So that's just is what it is too, man. So and also too, what was I going to say? I was going to say something that slipped my mind. That's what it is, man. So like the Most High did. That's what I was going to say too. The Most High's like that. I was like, okay, cool. That's why it says many books should be made, but in their own. So listen, because I was talking about this one my elders, man, with my because he's talking about was at the park at the day playing chess. He's talking about things that nature like the Bhagavad Gita or like Egyptian book of the we was talking about this about Egyptian book of the all that stuff. The Most High is always like, listen, no, Most High is like, that's why when he says ask questions, no, you can ask questions, man. The Most High just said right here, no, man, bring forth your reason. Okay, what God is there like me? Okay, bring forth, please, because that's why even in the rap game, that's why Jake got that spirit of all right, cool, that challenge me type of spirit. All right, cool, all right, and shoot, that's why our people kind of had that spirit. That's why, I just say that in rap, use rap as an example because we got this. Okay, well, let me see, bring it. So and it's not all the time. Of course, I'm not with the debating thing. I know I don't talk about debate, but there's times I've had okay, bring forth your reasons. Sometimes it's for edification, but even if you naysayers, okay, all right, cool. Let me know, because the Most High is cool. It's all right, well, cool. But he's not gonna go out his way to convince you. He's gonna say, all right, cool, bring your reasons. I'm gonna keep going. If you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. But I was gonna bring something out too. But Ecclesiastes 8, and also, man, this book goes into, man, what no other book can, or even if it does, is falsely how to live forever, man, too. How to get everlasting life, overcome death, man. That's this can come into, man, honestly, man. Because that's like Ecclesiastes 8 and 8 says, no man, no day, death, or had a power of it, man. So, because naturally that's going to happen, you're going to die. But, but this gives you what the blueprint, the playbook to live forever, man. So, but yeah, man, the Most High can come in so many angles, man. So many, she was talking about old dirty bastard, man. There's no father to the Most High style, because he's the ultimate, because he's the everlasting father, man. He is the He's the Alpha and Omega, man. Him and Yahushua, man. The Alpha and Omega. And Ancient of Days, man. The Eternal One, man. That's just is what it is, man. Honestly. So I'm just kind of thinking about that, man, because, yeah. That's crazy how, just because I was just mentioning, I was like, wow, man, this book covers so much. Because that's what I was gonna say, man. Because honestly, let me hit this Isaiah chapter 46 now. Because I remember, I looked years ago, man. A brother who I'm still good with, I haven't talked to him in a while, but he mentioned this is when I first was coming to word, man. But that's why I don't go into debate, man. Because we come in very zealous, when but man, don't try to prove something to unbelievers, or just going people that don't believe. They don't believe. What are you there? Of course, like Jude says, there's time to defend the gospel, but man, don't be man. Listen, it's the word. The Most High Yahweh. They do not need me to validate the word. The words are validated before any of us or any of our grandparents, or any that was born, man. Even since the foundation of the earth, whoever it was solidified then. It was so you don't need that. But two, man, it's don't be going condemn people as far as condemn or going back with unbelievers, man. That's why they said let man be ignorant and Revelation be ignorant, or Revelation be filthy be filthy. If they don't believe, Second Ezra says, let them faithful 1-5 says, listen, let all the faithful die in their unfaithfulness. It doesn't matter, man. Actually, Ezra said, man, focus on people within the house, and you work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And also, man, worry about how the righteous is gonna get saved, man. Don't be worrying about unbelievers, man. Just like it said in Hebrews, what was it? Somewhere, I think was it in Hebrews when Noah, when it said Noah just built an ark, that was a condemnation on them. That was it within itself, man. Of course, you had scoffers and people with that saying, but that was indictment on them. It don't matter, man. But that's another story for another day. That's what I was gonna mention. But yeah, because now I know a brother I mentioned about talking about a while back. He said, man, does the Bible mention time travel? But because he was thinking about time travel. But I know what he's saying, as far as because I might even mention one of the brothers wasn't one of those good brother, cool brother, was one of those he from Georgia. He was one of those Kemet brothers, one of those he loved Mansa Musa, things in nature. Yeah, he loved that stuff. But also too, the other brother was kind of because he's talking about how Obama went time travel, things in nature. But yeah, they was talking about because I still remember he said, listen, does the scriptures mention time travel? And I kind of didn't. I was kind of looking at him yeah, that's a foolish question. I was kind of looking at, but now if I knew what I did, now I probably would answer him with this, but really not to debate, but just kind of okay, now that I came to this the other day, it's wait, the scriptures it does time travel, not the Back to the Future time travel, or or the Bill and Ted time travel. But no, honestly, it's all by the spirit though, because honestly, that's why that second Esdras 1:35 through 37 is so key. He said, listen, and it's all the faith, man, because you gotta believe that these things happen, man. Of course, I just mentioned earlier, man, the historical route is proving that, but man, that's why it's all. I might get that after this, man, but the Most High declared the end from the beginning, things of that nature. So yeah, that word is for all ages. So yeah, man, even to the future, man. So yeah, it is time travel to a degree. Not it does mention that, and if you want to look at it, if you want to go there, so yeah, because what I'm saying might be people like me more. But if anybody has the ear, let them hear, man. But yeah, I'm talking about time travel. I'm not talking about Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, or Keanu Reeves, or whatever, and Bill and Ted things. I'm not talking about that, y'all. Hopefully y'all know I'm getting that, man. Because that's why I even mentioned in the Garden in New Heavens, New Earth video in the Garden of Eden. I think I touched on New Heavens, New Earth, man. That's why in the almost 24 years ago with the whole Y2K thing, that's what that Y2K thing was about, honestly, in 2000, late 1999, 2000, late 90s to 2000, man. It was talking about the current world, the end of that former age, now, the world of AI, world of technology. I grew up in an era during the transition there, because I still remember before the internet, but, that's what that was actually 2000 talking about, not because, we had many people watching, I'm not going to get that made false prophecies of Yahushua returning in 2000 things of that nature, when the book says really plainly otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. But that's what man does. That's what Esau and man does. Like, that's what they do. That's what they and they're what you call them, when they have a certain script or when they plan for the future, it's not from the beginning though. It's just from like, okay, well, where we're at now, how it's going to handle in the future, how it's going to be in, like, with the technology or things in the future. That's why all the Jetsons and all the old movies, or 2001 Space Odyssey, things of that nature, that's what that was going to be. That's what it was going to be. But the Most High, to see that, like the brother somebody firstborn said, man, like it's like the old BT Hood movie, something like that, or old movies, like this movie in general. Like, okay, here's why I got here. Like, you want to know how I got here? You gotta go to the beginning. Like, that's how the Most High. That's how his word is. He declared the end from the beginning, man. Sorry for this long-winded thing, man, but that's the difference between man and the Most High Yahushua, man. That's what it is. Man, honestly, man, because me personally, one of the greatest books I ever was 1984. George, we know that, because shout out to brother Naquan for this too, man. Because that's why, like, I'm gonna hit this Isaiah, then I'm gonna hit the Second Peter real quick, because he said this like a while back. I was watching some years ago. He said, listen, man, like, that's why this book was written to holy man, men of the spirit, like 2 Ezra, I think 14 says, goes into like, how can I write it unless it be of the spirit? But because if say a natural man didn't write this, part of it would be true, things of that nature, but a lot of it wouldn't be true, man. So, but that's why holy man wrote this thing, man, because it came from the Most High Yahushua themselves, man. And also too, like, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, that's I'm losing my train of thought. That's how you could tell it came from Most High Yahushua. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. One of the greatest books I ever read, man. I haven't read it in a while. It was 1984 by George Orwell. Now some of the things he said there came true, but a lot it came true back actually crazy, like 40 years ago, 1984. But I don't think it was written then, but it was about the year 1984. Kind of just what I said about Esau, kind of like during his time, what he saw the future is. But the Most High declares the end, the future from the beginning. But but part of the stuff he said in there was true, but some of the things that he said in there didn't happen. But or like a brave new world, certain things were true, but but that's why that Proverbs 30, and I was reading that Psalms 33. Actually, that was Psalms 33 yesterday, which I'm about to get. But let me turn this light on. But actually, no, let me turn the other light on real quick, because it's dark in here. But because I kind of can't see in here. I can see, but hold on, yo. Okay, that's the fan. But yeah, man. Okay, my bad, y'all. I see. Let me turn this on so I can see. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, man. So that's what it is. But let me get to Isaiah chapter 46 and 10. It says, "I declare the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done. My counsel shall stand, and I'll do my pleasure." Yeah, man. So that's just is what it is, man. Let me grab that. 2 Peter. I ain't even look at this. Oh, yeah, that was it, man. This was one I used to go to a lot, because I mentioned the scriptures that y'all used to go to a lot, and as you don't go to as much as often now, but it's nothing. This is like you don't go to it. But for the 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 1 verse 21, for the prophecy came not in old time, but by the will of man, but holy men of Yahweh that spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost or Holy Spirit. So yeah, man. That's just is what it is, man. So it wasn't natural, like Elias said, these weren't anybody's, man. Gotta watch it back, man. Because they really had to watch it back, because it wasn't just anybody. A lot of them was being killed and persecuted, man. But yeah, man, these wasn't average Joe Smoes, man. These were different, caliber of men that the Most High and Yahushua dealt with, man. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is too, man. But yeah, man, that's what's so great about the the word, man, because it touches on so many things and so many angles of things, man. Honestly, yeah, man. So hopefully this is that's really it, man. I think I had something else on it, but that's just what it is. Hopefully it's edifying, man. So yeah, man, peace.